Brett, who is your garbage person of the week?
My garbage person of the week is Melania. Specifically the Melania documentary, and so many of the people affiliated with its production, except for the crew. Here is a headline based on a lot of reporting we're seeing. Ashamed Melania crew members hope documentary flops, and that specific headline says, subheading says, many of the film's crew members have requested not to be credited. It's amazing the amount of corruption that this symbolizes, followed up with how poorly the film is slated and expected to do at the box office is kind of great. And the fact that people who worked on it don't want to put their names on it is fantastic. The way people described what it was like on the set of this, I will get to, and why they don't want to be affiliated with, but just some more background. A few weeks before Amazon MGM Studios offered an eye-watering $40 million for the film rights, the most the streamer had ever paid for any piece of content. MGM Studios is James Bond, by the way. Amazon founder Jeff Bezos dined with President Donald Trump and his wife at Mar-a-Lago. According to Wall Street Journal, the First Lady kept roughly 70% of the licensing fee herself, which is $28 million right into her pocket. And the sentiment toward this obviously horrendous, like in-your-face propaganda and corruption has been kind of great. Here is a photo taken in Los Angeles by someone on the street. People have taken to modifying the poster, so it looks like a normal poster till you realize she's pooping on the American flag. Melania specifically, one of the reasons that people want to have their name taken off, they said it was horrible working on this thing. Not because of Melania, they say she's actually quite nice. But Melania is the first movie that Brett Ratner, who is known for directing Rush Hour movies and X-Men Last Stand, has made since he was publicly accused of sexual harassment and assault by 6 women in 2017. And for those of you who haven't seen it yet, here is a photo from the Epstein files of Brett Ratner and a guy who is shirtless. He killed himself in 2022 in prison, facing charges for raping a minor.
Whew.
And this is in the Epstein files. The classified, many people are referring to them as credible allegations of sexual impropriety. Natasha Henstridge, Olivia Munn, and he's also known for outing Elliot Page. The film is slated to earn only about $5 million at the box office during its opening weekend. This after they spent $40 million to make it and purportedly the same amount to market it. And people are all over the internet, are all over Twitter posting like, all right, the movie is gonna be starting in 5 minutes. I'm gonna go look at the seating chart to see if I can buy tickets, how many are available. There's so many empty screenings, they're canceling screenings. And my favorite one is someone posted a photo of what was available, and there were only like 6 seats taken, but they were like in a very weird position, and the caption was like, man, these fans don't even know where to sit in a movie theater. They were like up in the front right. So bad. So like the way that people talked about Brett Ratner behaving on this set were like, he just wouldn't engage with anybody. He was rude. He would just like spit his gum in your coffee. Bad news. But I'm really happy to see this doing poorly. But like, I want everybody to take a moment and think, if I hear about a documentary featuring Melania Trump, I don't want the one that she's participating in at every turn, choosing the music, telling us what creatively she wants it to do. I want to see the real Melania, a Melania we all got a glimpse of with this leaked audio around the Yuletide.
I'm working like my ass off. I know Christmas stuff that, who gives a about Christmas stuff and decoration, but I need to do it, right?
Like, I want to see the unauthorized biography of Melania Trump. I don't want to see this. I'm gonna watch it. I can't wait till it's free to stream. But I want to watch it to get a taste, because all the promos are just like her being boring.
Yeah.
And then pretending she's cool and like cares about any of this when she is famous for wearing a jacket that says, "I really don't care, do you?" John?
Yeah, hypothetically, is there an interesting documentary to be made about Melania? Sure.
Yeah.
It could be about, what she thought when he was, adjudicated as a sexual abuser in the E. Jean Carroll case, or when the Stormy Daniels stuff was going on, or how she reacted around January 6th. There's a million different interesting things they could make a movie about. They will never address any of that in a Trump-sanctioned documentary. And so it is perhaps the most pointless documentary that has ever been made. And in exchange for that, she gets paid more than like Chris Evans ever did in a Captain America movie. Like that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It's just corruption. It's bribery. They should be locked up for doing this. I know that we have literally no restrictions whatsoever on bribery in this country, but this is just a transfer of $28 million directly to Melania Trump from one of the wealthiest people in the country who has constant business that the US government can get involved in. That's all it is.
Exactly. And this is like, I know it was funny when they were handing out the tickets to the premiere to government employees. They were like, if you accept this and show up, we take it to mean that you ran it essentially by the ethics person at your office. But they say Melania Trump, she's a private citizen, so she can participate in anything she wants. I think what we're all saying is when you see Melania get tens of millions of dollars from Jeff Bezos, Jared Kushner get over $1 billion from Saudi Arabia, and magically Ivanka's licensing deals seem to clear up with China. That's the stuff that corruption is made of. That's what we're concerned about. Not whether she's a private citizen and suddenly it's like less a standard for impropriety. Like all of it's improper.
Yeah, no, it's utterly grotesque.
Who's your garbage person?
Okay. But and let me just say, so I had a few days ago, I looked at like the nice theater that I sometimes go to, like the main showing opening night, and there had been like 5 tickets sold. And by the way, to your earlier point, it's like all of the ones on the right hand side, one in one row, then one, the farthest to the right. That is not how tickets normally sell. I don't know what's going on. And I just checked again for tonight. The exact same tickets are sold as before. This movie is gonna make absolutely nothing.
If you enjoyed that, make sure that you never miss another video by subscribing. And if you want a little more, consider hitting the join button and becoming an actual member. But you're probably wondering, why the hell would I do that, John? First off, calm down. The stakes in this are very, very low. But also, when you click the join button and you become a member, you get access to bonus content that I make every week, and it's a ton of fun. You get access to tons of custom emojis and more besides that. By the way, if you join at tier 3, you even get access to a monthly member hangout with myself and other awesome people, and we always have a great time. By the way, you'll get all that going forward, but you also unlock years of the back catalog. That is literally 100 or more bonus clips, top 10 lists, debates, and more. What are you waiting for? Click the join button below. Your support powers our show, and we couldn't do it without you. Or at the very least, I wouldn't really want to try. Viewers like you keep me here. So thank you in advance for joining.